Hey everybody, welcome to Homework 3 tutorial in Logos. So, pardon me if I'm out of breath, still recovering from coughing and being sick. Not fun. Okay, so really what I'm going to teach you here in Logos is how to create what are called visual filters so that you can look for the different types of nouns, the nominatives, genitives, datives, accusatives, and adjectives. Okay, so what you're going to do is go ahead and open up your Logos, which I've already done, and look in your library, as we've done before, for the ESV. Okay, go ahead and open that up. All right, and pardon me, I was doing some work in Hebrew, so I have my Hebrew text open. I'm going to go ahead and turn the inline off and look for our text, which in this case is Romans 1. Okay. So, what you're going to want to do is go to Documents. Now, this is a little bit counterintuitive because you wouldn't normally think of this as a document. But what you're going to go to in this tab is Visual Filter. So go ahead and click on that. And you've got all kinds of stuff going on here that's a little bit complicated and weird, but I'm going to show you how to navigate it. Okay, so what you're going to do first is make sure that this is clicked instead of Bible. So go ahead and click Morph. Then you're going to retitle this. Mine says Untitled Visual Filter 7. I'm going to call it Romans 1 Nouns and Adjectives. Okay. Then it's going to say search all morph text. That's good. In all passages. That's not what we want. So what we want to do is select this all passages and pick something in particular. So I've already actually got it set up here as Romans 1 as a saved range. So what you're going to want to do is type in reference range and type in Romans 1 and hit enter, and then it'll save it as a range from then on. And then you don't want all resources. Instead, you just want the ESV, which is what you're going to be looking at. Okay. Then you don't want Aramaic morphology because, in case you're not aware, we're doing Greek here. So go ahead and click Greek morphology. Okay, now this is where it gets definitely counterintuitive. You're going to want to put in an @ sign, and that's going to open up a part of speech. So the first thing you're going to do is look for a noun, okay? And then it's going to give you all kinds of other things. In this case, we just want nominatives, okay? So @ noun nominative. We don't want any specific number, gender, or degree. We just want it to be a nominative noun. And then we're going to format it. So let's make nominatives green. That sounds good. Okay, and then you're going to do the same for everything else. So @ noun genitive. And you can make those blue. @ noun dative, and let's make that one brown. And then @ noun accusative, and let's make that one red. And then finally we're going to look for @ and then instead of nouns we want our adjectives, which is going to help you with the second part of the homework. Okay, and we will highlight all of those blue. Okay, so there is our setup. These aren't the best colors. You can choose your own colors, and you can highlight all of them if you want. Okay, but what we've done is we've created a visual filter. Now what we want to do is go back to our English, and you'll notice it's already implemented this filter. Now this little thing here, these little spheres, are where you can control all of your filters, so you can turn that off and on as you wish. But now basically what you've got are all of your nouns highlighted in a specific color. Now, there may be some instances where you forget, wait, what color? What was blue again? What was brown? What was green? That's where it's a good idea to go to your tools, and you want to turn on information. Okay, and that's going to create this little sidebar here, and it's so usually what it'll do as soon as it kind of catches up with itself, there we go, is give you a definition and some translation and some word info, which really what you want is the word info. But what you can also do is, as I hover over the word, if you look down in the bottom left, it'll tell you the Greek word, that it's a noun, nominative, singular, masculine. Okay, so that'll tell you that all of my nominatives are green. Okay, another way that you can do that is simply to turn on your interlinear, and as you're searching through these words, if you hover over these NNSM, and look down, it'll tell you it means noun, nominative, singular, masculine. Okay, so those are all the different ways that you can kind of discern that. And with this visual filter, you should be able to determine all the nominatives, genitives, datives, and accusatives, as well as the adjectives, and so that you can actually begin to work with and interpret them with the notes from the lecture. So have fun with this. Like I said, don't take it too hard. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just give it a shot and see what you come up with, and we'll discuss it in the homework forums. I look forward to reading your responses.